Okay, welcome back. We are continuing our Wall 5 build. The last two steps that I did were I put a little drop of glue here. You can still see some of that wet glue and a little drop of glue there. These two pieces were so small. It was so hard to get them. It would have been more impossible to nail them. So I put one drop of glue on each. This one's still a little bit wet, and that's going to be enough to hold them in place. Now it is a little wet still. It's not ideal for me to work on this structure, but we're just going to go forward. I'm going to finish the fire blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I missed this one. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And so when I do that, that nailing, then we're going to be on the last two steps, and we're going to be putting on the cap plate. Then we're popping it off, and then we're done with Wall 5. I'm going to take out a pinch of nails. And I did use the glue last video, and then you need to always make sure that your bottle is closed, okay? That is like really important. If the glue dries out, you are stuck, okay? You're stuck without glue, and it can really dry up on you. So we always want to make sure that this is rotated all the way so that the plug is through the glue application tip, okay? Just thought I would mention that. We are in full nailing mode, so I'm going to take my sandpaper and put it off to the side for now. Grab my needle nose pliers and some nails. So here we go, and I'm going to work from the left to the right this time. I'm going to work on a little project this weekend. My friend invited me over to do some recording, and we're going to record some power tool sounds for the YouTube videos. And so that's going to be a cool addition, an intro that I can include in those, which I'm really excited about that. Okay, that might, yeah, that went in. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and take that out right now. That angle was too steep. I'm gonna try something else where I go at this angle here and put this. Well, no, that's gonna be too steep also. Oh boy, this is a tough one. There. There, that's better. Oh, that angle is very difficult to try to get that to work in. Oh, okay. I had to readjust my angle on that one. Okay, so for this one, oh, drop those. Remember to put some pressure down while you are doing the video, while you are putting in the nails for these fire blocks. Okay. If you get out of alignment, I like to push it with the pencil. These smaller ones, I'm only going to try to put one in. I think one is all that's necessary. I missed it. This whole thing is flexing because I'm not applying opposing pressure. So I'm pushing down here as I'm pushing this nail in here. Okay. I have a little piece. Does that piece fit? Awesome. Oh, that's great. I love it when some of these extra pieces just go right. There we go. I had it pop out a little bit on that side, but since it's in the channel, I'm just going to go for it. I think that that's not, it's not hazardous to poking us, so I'm going to go ahead and leave that. This is going very well. Pushing down. There we go. Whoa, I found a nail that was bigger. What? Look at that. It's almost, I would say it's 40% longer. Wow, I got a special one, huh? It's interesting. I'm I'm gonna save this for something else. I don't know what I'm gonna use this for yet, but I'm gonna keep it Uh-oh, it's flat. It's flat on the end. So I don't think we can actually use it because the tip isn't sharp. So I'm going to go ahead and toss this in my extra pieces box. And that's just like pieces. I'll just show you what that looks like. I have an old box that I had some nails in, and then I just keep my saw and some random pieces in there. Now that is separate than my short pieces bag, and that's more for the areas where I don't think I'm going to be using those pieces in the future. Probably, I think that that could be trash, but it seems really weird. So I'm just going to save that for later and make my decision up later. Make my mind up later. Okay, back to work. That was weird. Really, that really caught me off guard. There we go. Okay, that's nice. All right. Be very careful when you're pushing these in that you don't poke yourself or catch the paper. Oh, I got myself. It came out. Let's remove this and take a pause for a second. See if nope, my finger's fine. But boy, that'll wake you up. That's coming out a little bit, but it's mostly in, so I'm just gonna go with it. Okay, all of those are in. Now I'm going to try to get these two pieces in on the bottom. And now I just want to focus on what this says for a moment. This says tub access. So my thought is that this is an access panel, an access door that will be made later to access the plumbing that's going into the bathtub. Bathtub or shower, right? Sometimes there's bathtubs and sometimes there's showers. Boy, this is taking a lot of force. Some of these pieces are a little harder than others, so you can ow, myself again. Today's really not my day. I had no, that's going too low. Hooked myself twice today. It's twice more than normal. Okay, right there, and I'm holding it down. I'm holding it down and pushing to the side, watching to see if the nail is coming out. It's not. Now here, I'm flipping this one up, scooting it around. There we go. Great. We're on to our last part of this, which is oh my goodness, there are so many cap plates. This is going to take a while. Okay, so I will just start looking at this cap plate layout, and then we're going to be taking this off. I think that was our best move last time, but I want to mark all the pieces and cut them first. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and go from there. So let's see what we have here. Okay, that looks great there. We're going to just go in order. Well, that piece went flying. Too small. Too small. That piece. Next. Got it. Now this last piece looks a little long. Let me check. A full piece. Nope. A full eight footer isn't going to make it. So we're going to need to go to the bag, okay, and see what we have here. The next longest piece the next shortest piece we have are these bundles here, and these are 9.5 inches long. So we're going to take a 9.5 inch long piece, slide it out, and we're going to use that in that space there. Okay. Nice. Okay, I'm convinced that all of these are in the right length, and I'm just going to flip them all out right there so you can see where we're going to be putting them, nailing them into place. And so the next step I like to do is I like to remove this from the sheet, pick this up, and make sure everything is clear. Now we're getting close to the end, and I have a lot of debris, a lot of leftover pieces. So I'm going to get my shorts bag, put them in there. Great. That's looking great. Okay, so I got that, put that to the side. And now I'm going to work on taking out my nails. And so I have 1, 2, 3, 4 nails there, 5, 6, 7, 8 nails. So once I get the 8 nails out, this should come out if I've done it right. Now, a lot of times I find that I put in the nails at the wrong angle and they catch the paper, where we're going to figure out just how that went down. And then we can nail the other pieces in, the cap plates. And the reason why I don't do that first while it's secure is because this has led to several issues. And the several issues that it's led to have been having to take apart part of the model and put it back together. So doing the work twice, which I find annoying. And if we get a new system that's a little bit better, then I'd rather use the new system. I'd rather not waste our time fighting with some of these. Great. Okay, I'm going to see whether it's going to come off here. This is very exciting. Oh, it looks like I only made one mistake, and I'm rocking it back and forth, so I can tell that this mistake is in the center part where it's not rocking. So if you see where it's not rocking back and forth, it's right here. So here is the issue, and now I'm going to go side to side. There it is. It's off. So I'm going to flip it over and look there, and there we are. So we're going to see an issue here, and another issue over here. I'm going to fix these later, but this is pretty good. This is pretty good. It didn't really slow us down taking this off. So being aware that some of the nails are sticking out of the back, I'm going to flip this over and very carefully attach the cap plates. Now, I'm happy that this is all separating off. I'm going to put 4 nails back in for alignment, and then I'm going to nail on the top. And I know it seems weird. You're like, well, why do we take that off and put it back on? I think it's easier than doing the other stuff twice. Doing the taking off the cap plate and putting the cap plate back on. So I'm just putting 4 nails back in, so only half of the nails back in. That should help me with the alignment of the cap plates. Okay, so this one I'm just gonna, oh, that flew off. I'm gonna start from this side and work my way over. If you encounter too much resistance, you're probably hitting another nail. So take it out and put it in a different position, higher or lower than you currently are doing it. Awesome, that one's in. And when we're putting these in, you really need to be mindful of this gap here. So I'm going to take this little spacer, and just like we do earlier with these channel blocks, I'm going to put in the spacer there and hold it. And then that's going to be where I nail this one in place. And it looks like it's a little long, so I'm going to sand it. Great. Just a little sanding took care of that. Got it. So this is really what I'm talking about here. So let's take a close look before I continue on. Okay. So I've stood up a piece right here. Now watch this. I'm just going to push it out and lay it down so you can see what's actually happening here from your angle a little bit better. Now this is where we tie in to another wall, and that other wall is going to come in like right here. So let me pop this wall, this little spacer out, and I'll pop this piece in, and that's what's going to happen. It's going to go in just like that. Okay, so it really holds it. It ties in this wall to that other wall. Okay, all right. So definitely take the time to put in the spacer, because if you don't put in the spacer, then you might have to take it apart later and do that again also, which, like I said earlier, can be pretty annoying if you know, you can get frustrated. You can get frustrated. So this, there we go. This looks like it just needs a little bit of sanding. Okay, that's looking good. There we go. Take this spacer out. Continue on to the next piece. This is the next piece. Put my spacer back in here. Slide it up. Sand it. Great. This is looking great. Take the spacer out. I'm just moving my spacer along as I'm moving my workpiece along. Sand it. Great, great, great. And then we are in the home stretch here. Sand it just a little bit. Putting in our last piece of the wall right now. We're going to finish wall 5 with these 2 nails. Got it. Wow. Wowie, wow, wow. This is amazing. I'm sorry if I cut you off a little bit there at the end. We're going to get these 4 nails out and call this wall done. Ba-bam! Look at that, wall 5. One of the longest continuous walls in this whole project is now completed. Wonderful. So please take this, put it in a safe spot. Now that wall 5 is in a safe spot, we can look at what's coming next, which is wall 6. So we're going to remove the nails, shift this whole sheet up, and then begin wall 6. That's what's on the horizon, and stay tuned for that next video.